Lord Indaril Nerevar, named Saint Nerevar Moon and Star, the champion of Azura, Hortator of the Great Houses, the hero of Red Mountain, and Godkiller. At long last, may you find peace beyond the ashes of war and the weight of prophecy. No longer shall the burdens of betrayal and destiny bind you to this realm. No longer shall the voices of the lost cry out for vengeance in your name. The mountain has burned, the cycle has turned, and the hour of your rest has come. Sleep now, Nerevar, in the embrace of the ancestors, beneath the watchful gaze of Azura in Moonshadow. Let the wounds of old grievances fade. Let the echoes of oath and blade fall silent. You have walked the path set before you, and at last your steps need not wander further. I, the Nerevarine, carry forward the memory of your honor, your sacrifice, and your truth. Though the world changes, though the ages pass, your name will not be forgotten, but neither shall it call you back to toil. Rest, moon and star, beneath the sky, and know that you are free. And with that, it feels as though the chapter of Nerevar and the tribunal have come to a close. It's time to move onto new horizons and new experiences. With whatever time still granted to me, I must prepare Morrowind for its uncertain future as best I can. And despite what the natives say, the continued stability of the Empire is paramount to our future.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Morrowind with Valdryn Celis. And today we're going to do something Valdryn has always wanted deep down in his heart to do. Join the Imperial Legion. Now, we have tried to join the Legion before a long time ago, and they just outright rejected us because our personality was too low, I believe. But you know, now Valdryn is a changed man. He's got money, he's more likable, he's the hero of Morrowind. I think he can join the Legion now, hopefully. If not, then we're gonna kill them all. But obviously, we don't really look the part, right? And there are some cool Legion armor sets in the vanilla game, like the silver, the ebony mail, I think is technically Legion. You just have the default standard outfit. And I think Dragon Scale is part of the base game, right? Maybe it's modded. I honestly don't know. But I don't really want to look like anyone else in the game, so we're going to use armor that I know for a fact nobody else has. There we go, that's a little bit better. This armor is called, I think, Imperial Battlemage armor. It's on the Nexus. I saw it, and how freaking badass it looks. So you know we're going to roll with this. I'm also using the gold shield we got from Project Cyrodiil and a Templar sword that we picked up at some point. I think we got it from the vault on the ship of the masked captain. So that's pretty cool. All gold. We look unique. We still look pretty Imperial in my opinion, especially with the little golden laurel on the top. And I do kind of consider Valdryn a battle mage, so this is pretty fitting. So in order to join the Legion, your journey starts in the small little mining town of Nisus. You need to head to the Madoc Trade House. Head downstairs, and I think the Legion commander who rejected Valdryn all those years ago is the man we need to talk to. I think he's at the end of the hall. Yes, there you are. I'm back.
Keep moving.
Are you here to join the Imperial Legion? I am. I really am. Son, you got what we need here at the Imperial Legion. Do you want to join, or do you want to hear what we're all about? Tell me about the Legion. Your duties are to the Empire and to your commanding officers, in that order. Carry yourself with dignity and uphold the law. You are the face of the Empire to the common man. Respect all members of the Imperial Legion. It is treasonous to fight or steal from other members. If you break these rules, you must speak with your recruiting officer, me, to redeem your standing. Do you swear to adhere to what I have stated? Yes, sir. You are now a recruit in the Imperial Legion. Welcome, Valdryn Celis. You'll have to stay in uniform, so take this chain cuirass. You'd better be wearing a Legion cuirass of some kind in the presence of a higher ranking member. Take your orders from me and other knights, and your advancement through the ranks will be swift if you meet the requirements. Yes, let's see if you truly are loyal to the cause here in Morrowind. There's a little issue of a land deed here in Nisus I need you to take care of. Mansalamat Vabdas died recently in the egg mine. He is survived by his wife, who now owns a parcel of land we could use for another dock. Talk to the widow Vabdas and get her deed to the land. Don't take no for an answer. Get me that land deed. Ooh, already kind of doing a messed up quest, taking land from a widow. Welcome to the Legion. Okay, I actually think I know where she lives. Apparently my Nesis mod is crapping its pants. That's not good. I don't remember having this problem here before, so... That's really annoying. My save is falling apart at the seams. Yeah, I think she lives out here. Hopefully her door is not messed up. No, it's not. Welcome, Valdryn Celis. I am Widow Vabdas. You're in the village of Nesis. If you're a pilgrim, you're probably looking for the Mask of Avec at the Nesis Temple. Otherwise, I can help you find what you're looking for. Yes, let's get her to like us. You know, we're a charming guy now. Our speechcraft just went up to 82. So what's this I hear about a land deed? My husband was murdered by a legionnaire, and now you come asking for his land. You will never get his land. I will fight you, and all of Nesis will fight you until all you foreigners leave us in peace. Now get out of my house. Your husband was murdered? My husband went to the egg mine and never came home. He knew the mine was closed by you foreigners and guarded by the legions, but we had no fresh Kwama eggs. If you want to help me, go to the mines and find out the truth. I can do that. Alright, let's head into the mine. I think we already got the key a very long time ago. Something interesting about the Imperial Legion that I've been told is the entirety of it was written by Todd Howard, so we get to see his writing in action here. I think we need to go further into the mine to get the answers we're looking for. You're not supposed to be here. I'm going to count to 10, and if you're still here when I'm done, you're going to be in big trouble. Bring it on, man. Oh, come on. It's going right through you to hit me. Lugrub Grow Ogdom. You actually have to kill him, I believe. Or maybe you can just walk past him and keep going, but you gotta get into this room down here, where there's a dead man. Mansalamat Vabdas. And Lugrub's axe. I thought the ghost of his spoke to you, but maybe not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's ghost is supposed to spawn, but it didn't for us. I kind of wonder, when we came here before, if that part triggered already, and that's why he's not showing up this time. Might have to console command this one, annoyingly enough. Off to a good start. Good old Morrowind. Do you have the land deed? Mansalamat Vabdas was murdered. Murdered? Do you have any proof? What kind of proof do you have? Here is Lugrub's axe. Yes, this is Lugrub's axe. I can see how it's been damaged from hitting bones here and here. With this, I have no choice but to believe your story. Lugrub is now an outlaw. Find him and kill him, and then justice will be served. He's already dead. So you killed him. Good. Now the widow Vabdas is avenged, and justice has been served. I have more orders for you. Yeah, you're supposed to talk to the ghost. We probably did that at some point. He just says I was murdered. Nothing too interesting. You've proven yourself so far. Perhaps you can help with the Nesis egg mine. The egg mine was closed recently because of the risk of spreading the blight, but the miners here need the egg mine to support their families. Find the blighted Kwama Queen and cure her. Either cast a cure blight spell on her, or speak with Hetman Abel Mawia, who has scrolls of cure blight. Do we have a spell that does that already? I honestly don't remember. Okay, we have a spell that cures blight, so this should be easy. I guess I should have marked the egg mine, but it'll take just a second to get back there. Here you go. You feeling better already? She doesn't even look blighted anymore. She shouldn't be blighted. We, stopped Dagoth Earth, so... But maybe things that were blighted remain blighted until they're cured. I don't actually know the logistics of that.
At ease. Have you dealt with the Nisus egg mine?
So, has the Kwama Queen been cured? Yes, sir. Good. Now the miners can go back to work. We'll still have to put guards in the lower parts of the egg mine, but at least the villagers can get their eggs. Take these 100 drakes as a reward. Sweet. Got any more orders? Yes, I need a recruit to find Madura Saran, who is missing. I have a report from Ald Valathi that one of our own, Madura Saran, is being held hostage in an outcast Ashlander camp just south of their village. Go there and escort her to safety. Ald Valathi is directly north of here along the coast. Okay. Alright, here we are in Ald Valathi. Are we supposed to talk to someone? Where is Madura Saran? Some rogue Ashlanders have a small camp just south of the village. They took her there. Look for the camp past the lighted tree up on the hill. Watch yourself. I'm not afraid of them. Actually, I think that's them right over there. Hey, I like your headdress. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Rawia Ashiri Bibi. Quite the name. You need to release Madura. You'll have to talk to Abyssal. He's inside.
May I help you?
You need to release Madura. So, this pilgrim has value. I will give her to you for 500 drakes. Okay. Thank you, Valdryn Celis. She is free to go. Hey, can you get me out of here? Let's travel together. Lead me to the Ald Valathi outpost. Sure. I don't really like paying that fine because now they're just going to keep kidnapping pilgrims, but it's better than murdering a bunch of Ashlanders, right? We don't want to go down that route. Thank you for getting me to the Ald Valathi outpost. Yeah, no problem. Alright, easy enough. So you got her out of the camp and in one piece. Good work, Valdryn Celis. Can we advance? You're a good soldier, Valdryn Celis. I'm proud to give you the rank of spearman and this shield. You're a good soldier. I'm proud to give you the rank of trooper. We get a curious. Do you have any more orders? Find out what happened to Regrash Gra Shuzgub. She was sent to Arvis Drellin, but no word has been heard since, and I suspect foul play. Find her and bring her back. Careful with old Baladas, though. I don't trust him. He keeps to himself, has his food and supplies delivered to the door. He's been a good neighbor. Quiet, no trouble. Yeah, this quest is a little confusing if you don't know what you're doing. But I think that place is where the Telvanni Magister is, so I know where it is. If you don't know, it might be kind of confusing because he doesn't actually tell you where this place is or where to meet the guy. This is actually where we got our Telvanni robe that we were wearing last time. I think he's just up here. Hello. What brings you here, Valdryn Celis? Do you know where Ragash is? She came demanding tribute for the Empire of Men. I was here before Nisus, before the Empire of Men. I will be here after Nisus is gone, and after this short-lived empire has crumbled. The people of Nisus live only because I tolerate them. Why should I pay tribute? She learned her lesson. Let her go and no one will trouble you again. Everyone pays taxes. She learned her lesson. Very well, I shall let her go. Take this key and take the orc with you when you leave. Alright, that was easy. Hey, Baladas Demnevi locked me in here. Can you get me out? Yes, I just came to collect taxes as I was told, and he locked me up in this room. Can you help? Yep, follow me. Him letting me go? About time he did. I will follow you out of here. So he's the guy we talked to at length about the Dwemer and why they disappeared. We talked to him before we talked to Yagrim. Thank you. I don't think I'd ever get out of that place. Yeah, no problem. Are you just going to stand there? Okay. Well, good luck on your adventures. Don't go asking people for taxes. They don't like it. Report on Gra Shuzgrub, trooper. Excellent. Good to hear you were able to get her out of there. I suspect there is something going on with some of my troopers. Informants have told me of a conspiracy brewing involving the Talos Cult, but I have not been able to find any proof of this. Investigate this, Valdryn Celis, and bring me any information you can find. The Talos Cult are a group that reveres Tiber's septum. It is not the group as a whole with whom I am concerned. It is rumors of a conspiracy within the membership that interests me. Talk to your fellow soldiers and see if you can find out more. You need to find proof of a conspiracy against the Emperor. I know something is going on. You must find out what. I worry our time is short. Do you know anything about the Talos Cult? Okay, look, I'm not into it, but I know someone who is. Aurelius Morrow, that's all I'm saying. Yes, he's a member of the Talos Cult. Check the Barracks. Okay. That's not good. I'm pretty sure the Barracks is the one that's like glitched out. Yes, so my Barracks is broken, so we're going to have to teleport in there. There we are. It's like we just, used the door like a regular person. Alright, we need to find Morrow. Here you are, actually. I am Ortius Morrow. Tell me about... Actually, let's get him to like us. Tell me about the Talos Cult. I like you, Valdryn. Perhaps you could be of some use to us. Do you have an interest in becoming a member of this Talos Cult? Yeah, sure, why not? I thought you might. Here, take this key. It will unlock the door to the shrine downstairs. Look in the storeroom for the door. While you are there, speak with Arius Rulakan. He can tell you more. Hey, what are you doing here? This is for Talos Cult members only. Ah, you have spoken to Ortius then. Excellent. We are always interested in meeting those who sympathize with our cause. Feel free to look around and hear of our plans. We are those who worship the true following of the legions, protecting the glory of Tiber Septim Talos, the Dragonborn. Okay. Yeah, you can't really actually ask him too much. That's a pretty cool banner. I don't know if you actually see it anywhere else in Morrowind. That's pretty cool. The Song of Tiber Septim in the back behind the banner here, though. You're not very sneaky. The Song of Tiber Septim. He was born in Atmora as Talos, Stormcrown in the language of the ancient Elchinove, and it was from that shore he sailed. He spent his youth in Skyrim among the Nords. There he learned much from their tongues and their chieftains and their ways of war. At 20, he led the invasion of Old Hroldan, taking it back from the Witchmen of High Rock and their kinsmen. Soon, the Greybeards made known that they were restless. Already the storms had begun from their murmurs. The Greybeards were going to speak. The surrounding villages were abandoned as people fled the coming blast. The villagers warned Talos to turn back, for he was marching to the mountain where the Greybeards dwelt. Inside he went, and on seeing them, they removed their gags. When they spoke his name, the world shook. The tongues of Skyrim told the son of Atmora that he had come to rule Tamriel and that he must travel south to do so. And it is true that Talos did come to Cyrodiil shortly after the Battle of Old Hroldan, and it is true that the Great Storm preceded his arrival. So while those are cool, I think we have to actually pick the lock here. This is not Imperial Guard work. I am not dressed for stealth. Okay, we got it. Note from Ortius Morrow. Why is it worth 1,000 gold, you might ask? I don't know. There are rumors that Uriel will be visiting Vvardenfell in person. If so, we must act sooner than anticipated. We must watch his actions carefully and strike if the opportunity presents itself. We must also recruit more and swear them to the oath that we shall die to put a strong man back on the throne of Tamriel. Burn this note, Ortius. We did not burn the note. Okay. I don't know if he attacks you no matter what, so we're gonna kill him. Well, you shouldn't have attacked the guy wearing a full set of golden Imperial armor. That was your first mistake. This is the most troubling letter. Thank the divines he found this evidence. Now you must execute Arius and Ortius for their crimes. Well, I already killed one of them. I guess we'll go kill the other one. There you are, running into the wall like an idiot. Alright, well, I killed them both. Now the traitors are dead. It saddens me that this could have happened to men under my command. We all swore to serve the Emperor, no matter what happens. You've earned my gratitude, Valdryn. Long live Uriel Septim. I don't have any more orders for you. Check in with the Knight Protectors in each of the forts. And when you're ready, check in with the Knight of the Imperial Dragon, Varus Ventinius in Ebonheart. Can we advance? You're a good soldier, Valdryn. I'm proud to give you the rank of Agent. So we got a helmet and more pieces of armor, and then we get the full set. We are now the rank of champion. Dang, we're moving up quick. Okay, so let's head to the next quest giver, which I believe the closest one to here is Buckmoth. I think we can just take the Silt Strider back to Valdryn and then Divine Intervention over there. Yep, here we go. Fort Buckmoth, and I think it's you, right? Orders. Talk to Imsin the Dreamer. She's the knight in charge of the Buckmoth garrison here. You can usually find her downstairs at the shrine in the fort. Okay. Do you have any orders for me? Dwemer artifacts are being smuggled through Valdryn. I believe Drenar Varion is responsible. I believe he's a smuggler. I hate to ask you to break the law, but we need evidence to convict him. Go to his place in Valdryn and bring me any Dwemer artifacts you find inside. Okay, we can do that. We'll just CV back to Valdryn. I don't know where his house is. Maybe we can ask someone about it. Yes, I'm aware of him. Wealthy family, or so he claims. His place is on the west side, across from the Aldskar Inn. Here we are, Drenar Varion.
Is there something you need?
I am Drenar Varion of the famous Varion family. Surely even a foreigner has heard of the Varion family, no? Then I do not want to waste my time educating you. I'm only here to study local pottery techniques. Oh, I bet. Well, he does have chests full of ebony, but that's not what we're looking for. I believe there's a Dwemer rod somewhere. Stowed away in his pots, right? Yeah, there it is right there. There we go, we got it. Can we actually ask him about it? No. Alright, well, have fun in jail. See you later. Have you found any evidence in his home? Yes. This, along with the word of a member of the legions, should be enough to convict him. I will let you know when we catch him. I need you to rescue a knight of the Order of Ebonheart, Johnsis Dalomax. He's being held in Ashurnabibi, a Daedric ruin on the island northwest of Hla Oad. We cannot afford the ransom. Go there and rescue him if he still lives. Okay, I feel like we've been there before, but maybe not. Yes, right there. I'm trying to think of the best way to get there. There really isn't one. Let's recall back to our stronghold, and from here, we can at least get to Balmora. And from Balmora, we should be able to get to Saint Anine, and I think you can take a boat from there. I honestly don't remember. It's been quite a while since we've been on Vvardenfell proper. Do you take people there? Yeah, you do. Okay, sweet. I don't have to walk to this horrible backwater town. Thank goodness. Alright, well, we already know the way. It's right over here. I guess we never rescued him. I feel like I remember running into him at some point, but we probably just said hey and walked by, and he never truly escaped this place. Poor guy. He's been waiting a long time to get out. Well, at least he'll come out knowing that Dagothr has been defeated, and life for him will be a lot easier. Hey. We can't actually ask him about anyone. Can we ask you? No. Alright, well. We just need to find the door inside, wherever it is. The sword is pretty good, but it's obviously not as good against high-level Daedra. Kind of taking a while to kill him. Ooh, a Dremora, that's going to take a while. I kind of want to show off the armor some more, so I'll try to play in third person, even though it's very strange to play this way in Morrowind for me. Down you go. Alright, here's the door we're looking for. Yeah, we were definitely in this area before. I guess we've never actually explored the interior, though. So maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else. A small stone chest with a ancient Daedric key we'll take. A master's probe we will also take. And some hostile orcs and a Malakath statue. Just lovely. I think that's Malakath. Ooh, you're hitting pretty hard. Alright, what do you got on you? Another Daedric key. I think we only need the one. Some orcish armor. Summon that Dremora, bring him out here. Maybe next episode I'll go enchant this armor with some really strong like strength buffs or something, so we can kill stuff a little faster. Anything else back here? Scrolls, we'll take them. Gotta get used to looting stuff again. We spent a lot of money building that stronghold, so we're a little poor. And there he is. Hey, you have killed my captors and I am grateful. I can find my own way from here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. See ya. I did not want to do an escort mission. Alright, well, we might as well explore the other half of this dungeon, since we're in here anyways, and it's been a long time since we've been in a Daedric ruin like this. I don't remember anything remarkable in here, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it just loops back around. I guess if you want to go the non-violent route, you could have just swam through. But where's the fun in that? Alright, let's head back. Are you here to report on Johns's Stalomax? Yep. I'm glad to hear he's safe. You have my gratitude, Valdryn Celis. I need you to bring me a Maiden's token. The outcast Telvanni, Verona Nellis, is blackmailing a buoyant armiger. Verona Nellis has an embroidered glove which was given to this buoyant armiger as a token of affection. It would cause a scandal if it were known that they are lovers. Go to Asamanu, which is southeast of Ald Redania, and recover the glove at all costs. Ald Redania is the site of an ancient ruined wizard's tower on the western tip of the large isle west of Sheogorath. Okay. Go to Asamanu. I think we've been there before too. Right. Somewhere here. Okay. We can do that. I'm trying to think the best way to get there. Let's head to our stronghold as we do now for teleporting. And we can get to Cool from here. That's pretty cool. Now we just need to get to Sheogorath. Let's head to Dagon Fell? Yeah. I don't know if that's any closer, but we'll just go from here. We are kind of slow because of how heavy this armor is. And of course all of the Legion gear we've been getting. I should go drop that off, but I'll do it next time. Okay, yeah, looking at the map, we should have just left from Cool. It's way closer to where we need to go. Oh well. I said it before, but that's something you don't really appreciate with Project Cyrodiil and Tamriel Rebuilt, is the amount of enemies that are hostile just out and about is a lot less than Vvardenfell. I seriously walk 2 feet and like, I'm getting attacked by 5 different things. That's just, I guess, the design they went with for Morrowind. I like all this orcish armor we just have lying on the ground here. Yeah, I think that was just kind of their MO back then, is players want to constantly be attacked and, you know, do combat and have action. I'm glad they moved away from that. It does get kind of annoying being back here. I much prefer wandering, listening to the pretty music, looking around. I don't mind combat sometimes, but 6,000 Cliff Racers gets old real fast. And hearing the combat music 24/7 gets old too. I'd much rather hear the ambient music. Is this it? I honestly don't know. I don't think we've ever actually been here before. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, it is. Okay. Asamanu. And there's someone down there, or we could head this way. Is there anything down here? More flame atronachs, okay. Bonewalker, that's annoying. Get rid of him. Okay, we're going to do everything we can to avoid getting hit by that Bonewalker. There we go. VNGL. I don't think that's who we're looking for. Guess we'll go this way as well. Are you going to be hostile? No, you're actually not. You do not have an appointment to see Verona Nellis. No, I don't, but I'm going to see her anyways. What are you going to do about it? Hey. Hey. Let's get her to like us. Maiden's token? I like you. Here, take it. Almeni Dren of Avec gave this to a buoyant armiger, and she'd hate for that secret to get out. Do what you will with it. I have more important things to deal with than this sad love affair.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
I bet, like standing around in this dungeon. Well, we might as well explore the rest of the cave. It doesn't seem too long. Yeah, this is the end of the cave. All right. And the stupid Bonewalker got us. Now we can't move. So we're going to have to... Well, do we have any restore strength potions? I know we have a spell to do it, but if we just have a potion, that makes it easier. Yeah, we do. Okay. At least one of them. At least get us to move again before that Bonewalker hits us. Go away. There we go. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, this lady is a very high level trainer that you can only train from if you like pacify her. But she's dead now, so guess we won't be getting any training from her. Alright, let's head back. Do you have the glove? Yes. Thank you. I will return the glove to its proper owner. I have another order. I have no more orders for you. Check with the Knight Protectors and the other Legion forts. Can we advance? You're a good soldier, Valdryn Celis. I'm proud to give you the rank of Knight Errant, and so she gave us a Knight Cuirass and Templar Greaves. Sweet. Do you get the full set? Or is that the full set? I honestly don't recall. Matches our Templar sword, though. We could try it on. I think we've seen... The guy we rescued was actually wearing it. Actually, like, goes with our armor pretty well. But I much prefer what we have. So I'm going to end the video there for today. Next time, we should be able to finish the Legion, honestly. It's not that long of a quest line. I wanted to do this as a sort of preparation for Narcissus. I think Narcissus will have some Legion content, but also to prepare us for Blood Moon, because I'm pretty sure, again, I've never played Blood Moon before, that you work with the East Empire Company or the Legion or something like that, I think. So it made sense for me for Valdryn to join the Legion. Plus, when we do Tamriel Rebuilt content, and maybe Skyrim Home of the Nords if it has it, we'll be able just to do Legion content since we've already joined them. So that'll be cool. Anyways, if you made it this far and enjoy this content, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already. It goes a long way to help my channel. Thank you for watching, and peace out.